Hello everyone, welcome to episode 2 of my rebuild of Aston Villa. In this series we are trying to build Aston Villa from the ground up, and we're really putting a huge focus on developing players. So if you guys want to see kind of how some of these players in FIFA 17 develop throughout their careers, this is definitely the series for you. We got a few good players already and we're looking for more, so without further ado, let's get started with episode 2. So the first thing we're starting off this episode doing is training. You'll be seeing a lot of that in this episode. We are simulating most every single game to get through to the next transfer window. We kind of want to solidify our team before doing anything important. So you can see we simulated and tied. And going ahead and do another training. People are training now. You can see Oxford, Rashford, Ridewald, my goalie. Simulating again versus Blackburn, 1-2-0. Comes another training. We're also training our left back because when Dele Alli was hurt, we started training him, and he has really good potential, and he's getting a lot better. So my plan is to train him up, and then probably end up trading him for a different left back like Luke Shaw or something like that. You guys let me know what you think I should do. If I should just keep this left back because he's developing well. I believe he's like 78 overall now, but he definitely goes up there. He levels up very fast, so I don't know if I should just keep him or my plan is to level him up to trade him for somebody else. We're going to go ahead and set up a scout in Spain because that was one of the manager's requests, is that we sign some youth players, and I hadn't done that to this point. They were upset with me, so I wanted to go ahead there and just set somebody up in Spain. We go ahead and simulate there and lose to Brighton. That's the thing about simulating, guys, is we lose a lot more games than we really should. Here we go against Cardiff. End up losing that one. It's crazy how many games we can end up losing and then end up being in the race at the end. So there we go. Oxford leveled up to 71 overall, and we finally won a simulated game against Leeds 3-1. Rashford got a goal, Dele Alli got a goal, and into more training. So I'm really not going to mention anything about these training sessions, guys. I'm just going to kind of gloss over them, but I have them in there so you can see them, so you know what's going on. But I'm not really going to talk about every single one unless somebody levels up. So far this season we've been playing fairly well. We've lost a lot more than we would have had I played the games. And here we go, winning against Norwich with Rashford getting another goal. Here comes up another game against QPR, which we lost. So yeah, if I were to play these games, we definitely win a lot more. However, I'm not really going to sweat over it. Towards the end of the year, I'm definitely going to be playing a lot more games just so that I can ensure I get promoted to the Premier League. That's the one thing I really care about this season. Look at how far Oxford went up from getting a C in El Rondo. He went up like a half level. He's so insane. You guys need to get Reece Oxford. Even if you're Barcelona, you need to get him and just train him because it's fun. Like, it's so cool to take a guy from nothing and make him good. Because I bought him for like $1 million, and now he's like already 72 overall from 66. He's already gone up 6 overall, and he's only getting better. So he's definitely the fun part of this series, to train him up. Here we go, signing some guys to the U squad. We're going to go ahead here, add our goalie to the transfer list because we are going to be pursuing another goalie. We have been leveling our goalie up just so he's worth more money. It's kind of like fattening the pig. You make him nice and juicy just so he gives you more bacon. Essentially what we're doing with our goalie, I'm comparing him to bacon, but we are juicing him up for a good offer from a team so that we can really pursue the goalie that we want. And if anything else, we can get the goalie we want and then next season sell the goalie we've been training up all year, because he's going to be worth a lot more now that we've trained him up. He's improved like 4 overall, I believe, or something like that. So we'll definitely take a deeper look into player progression here in a little bit. But it's come to the second transfer window where I can start start selling these people that are returning from loan. Players who technically recently joined the club at the beginning of the season are now available to sell. So here we go with progression. Our goalie got 5 overall better. Oxford got 6 overall better. The goalie is really good, but there's a 17-year-old goalie we have in mind who has even better potential, so I want to get him instead. And here you go, literally everybody on the team is getting better. Even guys we're not playing very much. Dele Alli got +1 better, Sarny got 3 better, Rashford got 2 better. Like, it's pretty good improvement. halfway through the season, like really, Rashford getting 2 overall better halfway through the season is really scary, because I can imagine what he's going to be doing every single year. If we can get him 4 overall better every year, like that's going to be insane. So yeah, just going through every single player. These are all the guys we have. And so far so good. Our training's been very effective. We're getting some young guys playing time, and they're improving because of it. The guys out on loan are getting better as well. So yeah, that was our progression halfway through the year. Now we're venturing on further into the season. We're going to go ahead and simulate versus Cardiff. End up winning that game. Rashford scores again. He's doing pretty well in terms of scoring in this league. We're going to go ahead and loan out our 19-year-old goalie, clear up some some salary budget. And here we go, signing people to our squad. We're finding people with really high potential from Spain. Our scout is doing a very good job finding us high potential players. We are looking for technically gifted players, so people who are very good at ball handling and stuff like that, to just people who are technically skilled. So it's going to be really fun to get some Spanish talent into the youth program, and then we're going to move our scout once he gets back from Spain. Go ahead and simulate against Millwall, see what happens here. We got a 1-0 victory. Couldn't quite see who scored because I simulated so fast, but there we go. Jairo Rodewald, Marcus Rashford, both leveling up there. We're going to go ahead and loan out James Chester because we really don't need him. We have Rodewald. And here we go. Starting to get offers for Marcus Rashford. People are taking notice of him. Bayern Munich want him for 21 million. And then Napoli came in with an offer for Westwood for 5.5 million. We're going to ask a little bit more, try to get the most out of him possible, because we're willing to sell him, we just want to get the most money possible. Heading into another training session. Nothing really going on there. And then Barcelona coming in with an offer as well for Rashford. So people are taking notice how good he is. So we've already made a very good investment in Rashford for what we bought him for. People are interested in him already. I can imagine what he's going to turn into soon. We're going to go ahead and accept the Napoli offer because I think 7 million is fair. He's valued at 6.5 million. We're going to take that. And then also, we have got an accepted offer for Renato Sanchez, $19 million. We tried getting him for cheaper with other players involved, but we couldn't. So 19 million for Renato Sanchez. I'm super excited about that. I really wanted him. He's going to be my favorite player in this. So we have him in the midfield and Dele Alli. We're going to be doing really well with that, I think. We're also pursuing Timothy Fosu-Mensah from Manchester United, a center defensive mid, very strong player. So excited to be able to offer him a contract. Hopefully we can get him on the team. And here we go, beating Preston. Cerny, Rashford both scored. So Rashford's doing very well, keeping his scoring up. And look at Oxford again. Like, gosh, that guy just improved so fast. It's ridiculous, honestly. And here we're going simulating against Wolves, and unfortunately tied. So here we go. Timothy Fosu-Mensah has accepted our contract offer, so we just had to give him McCormack and 2.5 million, which I think is a steal because this guy has, I think, like 88 or 90 potential. So we're really getting good values for the players we're buying. I'm very happy with that. He's 73 overall already, so he's really ready to be a starter. So we have Fosu-Mensah, Dele Alli, and Sanchez in the midfield, and then still have Rashford and Cerny up front, and we're kind of just playing Grealish for now. Seeing what happens there. Alright everyone, so this is going to be huge. Our board wants us to make it into the round of 16 in the Emirates Cup, and to get there we need to get through round 4, which includes beating Chelsea. So we have an away match versus Chelsea that we have to win. I really should specify, we do not have to win it. If we tie, then we play them in a second leg match, technically. So we'll see at the end of this game how it all ends up and see if we have to play them again, or if we can beat them, or if we just flat out get knocked out of the tournament from losing. I really hope it's not the latter. We're going to go ahead here and go into the kickoff against Chelsea FC, an away game in the Emirates FA Cup.
Renato Sanchez, nicely played through ball, trying to pass it through.
So as you saw there, we did end up tying Chelsea, and even worse, we had two people who decided to break their ankle, Jairo Riedewald and Jack Greenish. So two starters broke their ankles against Chelsea. They were really headhunting, going for the kill against us. There we go, Reece Oxford leveling up yet again. He's 73 overall now. He was 66 when I got him, and I got him for like $1 million. So really, guys, you should be interested in him. And finally, we got Gianluigi Donnarumma, something like that, the goalie from AC Milan. He's 17 years old, 6'5", and has crazy high potential, something like 90. We're also trying to pursue Jensen Vargas. He's very hard to get now that we accepted our goalkeeper. But really, the goalie is going to be worth in the long run. He's already 1 overall better than our goalie. He's 4 years younger, and he has a much higher potential. So he really is going to be the best bet in the long run. And then we're able to get rid of Mike Jedinak, who I've been trying to get rid of for a long time, for this guy named Adar Boniet. He's a right wing back, so he's a speedy right back, 18 years old, and he's got a very high potential as well. So I'm kind of finding hidden gems that I can add to the squad, searching the internet a lot just to find these people. And he is someone who hopefully can grow with the rest of the squad, so I'm excited to have him as a signing. Next, I'll be playing a game against Nottingham Forest.
Great defending there, stopping that attack. Michael Mancian.
Alright guys, we'll do one last training before we end the video. And here we go with Sarny leveling up to 73. And that'll do it for this episode, guys. It's been kind of a long one, a lot went on. We got most of the way through the season. We're going to try to make the owners happy in the next episode. We will be playing that game against Chelsea. I will probably be recording the entire thing, speeding through it, and putting up highlights. So please tune in for that episode if you want to see how we fare against Chelsea. If we can get to the round of 16 in the FA Cup, that'd be awesome. So that's what we're going for next episode, and hopefully getting close to the end of the season. I kind of want to get into next season, get into the next transfer window, and eventually get the team that I want. I probably will make an entire video about how my players progress through one season, doing the training. You guys have seen every single training I've done, so it'll be interesting to see what players end up with overall at the end of the season. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 2, and I'll see you in episode 3.